Hey everybody, this is Brett, and I just kind of needed somebody to talk to tonight. I kind of feel like crying in all honesty, but the truth of the matter is that I really mostly need to connect with God, but I don't know that I really feel like it. I kind of feel burned out because I've been working so much, and I don't know. It's been kind of difficult financially lately because I've had all these expenses to catch up with and kind of lonely. And another one of my teeth broke out. It was a bad tooth. It broke about halfway out a couple months ago, and then the rest of it broke out a couple of days ago. It's still in there. It's still in there, but the bottom part of it broke out. So had a migraine last night, but just a mild one. I'm doing okay. It's just I felt kind of just down tonight, you know what I mean? I think I just get lonely, you know what I mean? A lot of you are also by yourselves. And so any feedback would be good. I worked my ass off again all day making a couple of videos. I don't know if you saw them or not. But also, I'm so impatient. I expect results immediately, and that's one of my faults. Do you guys know what I mean? But I've kind of been working overtime too much lately and trying to get too much done, but at the same time, I feel as though I'm falling behind. I know I said that in my last video. It's not that I don't appreciate the people that have purchased things from me lately, because I do. I really do. Padres lost tonight, but it's just kind of how it is. It comes and goes, just like everything else. But I think, in all honesty, what I said before is that, like, I've not been connecting with God enough. And I lost a friend on Facebook because of that, because I get too particular about people and too frustrated with people. And I make too many demands of people, my friends. And so if I've made too many demands from you, like Maureen, I'm sorry. And I make too many demands of myself, and it wears me out. I'm always trying to be the perfectionist, you know? And if I could somehow just ease off a little bit, I think I'd do better. Just allow things to flow and come and go. So maybe we should just sit for a minute and breathe and connect with creation. Can't even do that. Miss my dog. So the blanket on the floor with her picture on it is always reminding me of her. Got to go back to her grave and see Chakra again. At least I got stocked up on fabric, but it's kind of like the bills just keep coming in. You know, you'd think that I'd have gotten them whittled down enough. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I do so much sleeping though. 11 hours again last night. Amazing. And I slept during the day again yesterday. Although I know I'm healing, I just keep cleansing this body out. Yeah. I sent your pillow out, Sonny. Thanks. Yeah, Wendy, I said that to myself last night because I was feeling the same way. I was like, well, look at everything you've gotten done lately. My my starters are growing really well, my garden starters, and I successfully went and picked up all that twill from Greenville. I needed to pay the millet hull bill, so I sent it out today. It was more than 2 weeks since I got that bill, and I don't like to get behind, you know. I'm not sure exactly what gets to me the most. It's just a lot of different things that aren't, it's just so slow. It's like everything around this town, everything is freaking slow. Nothing is getting done anytime soon around here. So I come to realize that I'm in the right place. You know what I mean? But yeah, I was too picky about something with a Facebook friend the other day, and I bitched. I bitched about something, and she unfriended me. I know you guys have probably had this happen to you too. Maybe some of you haven't, but I don't do myself any good with complaining about the way people are. It's worthless. It's really worthless. Hey, Michael. Wow, Sonny, you got the pillow already. That's amazing. Don't let the rats don't let the rats eat it. That's the first thing I think about with you, Sonny. The rats. Sonny. Sonny unfriended me for some sex talk. I was saying something sexual to her on Facebook. She's like, oh, unfriend. She still loves me though, but not as much as her rats. Sonny has rats. Oh, good, good. That's good. But also, I've been drinking coffee. It helps me to feel better when I have migraines because it makes the capillaries in your head smaller and probably out throughout your body. I think it's the caffeine. It's a natural pain reliever. If you guys don't know that, drinking coffee is a natural pain reliever. I think it also helps the gallbladder to release bile. And so if you have a migraine, like you have to wait until you've cleared your stomach before you really can start drinking coffee because it is acidic, acid forming. But, yeah, it really is like a miracle healer, drinking coffee, and it's amazing. I never drank coffee before, like, 6 months ago when I started, before in my whole life, but it's totally natural. But hopefully I'm not overdoing it, you know? It's medicinal, so you don't wanna overdo it. But, and I've been meaning to do a Sunday Night Live for the last 2 Sundays, and I'm really sorry that I didn't, because I had, like, a whole list of things to talk about, but I've just been working so freaking long and hard on videos and sewing and driving. I've been meaning to go do woodworking too, but I haven't gotten around to that. Soon. But I've got 8 more pillows to sew before I can go do that. And today I spent all day making that body pillow video. Like getting the position of that camera over the bed, massage table, perfect. And then getting the picture right. I had to use the remote for my camera. I got a little remote, so I'm like laying there and then I and then I pretend like I'm sleeping, you know? But it takes so long to make a video like that with all those different pictures, and then to edit the video all good and everything, and I really enjoy doing the work that I do, but it's like, you guys know how I've wanted to live in community for a long time, like more than 20 years now, and that's because I've come to realize that the only way that I can really make my life better is to live with amongst like-minded people. Not in the same house, but like in a little eco village, a little community. And and the way that you're able to do that is to conglomerate chores. And you get one person making the meal for everyone for that day. And it's just like mass production, except it's quality mass production. And the only way that you can have an eco village where everyone has really good feelings and not near as many bad feelings is if everyone is like-minded. And see, people in this town, the happiest people, are just the average people. Like, and that's because they're all the same. They all talk with a southern accent, and they all eat pizza and burgers and drink beer. So you can see why I'm so lonely as I am, because I'm the perfectionist and I don't want a relationship with one person. And they all believe in monogamy here. They all bought into it. And now that I've analyzed it and I know that at least for me it's not going to work. I mean, for some of you it may be fine. But for me, I get bored with one thing so easy. You should know that about me. Like, that's why I can't buy into monogamy. I get bored with one thing easy. And when I say thing, I also mean people. I have to have lots of friends, and I at least need to have 2 or 3 or 4 lovers. And right now, I can't even get one. And that doesn't make things easier. That's not making life any easier in regards to relationships. But like, check this out. It's getting tighter. It's still, I know it's hard to tell, but I know that my body is getting healthier. I only have to do one psyllium shake a day, and I haven't had to do an enema for a couple of months now, maybe 2.5 months. And so, um, I just have good bowel movements now, even though and my migraines are only mild now. They're kind of somewhat frequent, especially during the full moon. That's always the case. So I had one before the full moon and then today after, last night and today after. And so I keep learning more. Oh, and I'm eating a lot more mashed food now. So you know my wet grinder? It's awesome. And I think I'm gonna be like in the future, because I have a harder time chewing, especially, you know how the bad things force you into new things? I'm really having to eat mashed food a lot more. I used to work for a liver doctor, and they said 1 to 2 coffees helps the liver system. Yeah. Yes, the caffeine plus the acetaminophen helps with headaches. Hey, Brett, hope all is well. Hey, Luke. So, yeah, I think that just talking to somebody that I know is listening is really, really helpful. So thanks everyone for being here with me tonight. I think I need to do this more often. I need to somehow find time to do it. I wish there were like 30 hours in a day. Unfortunately, there's not. And I think I'm really tired and I'm not thinking straight. So really need to kind of go to bed. But thanks everybody for joining me, and I hope that you are well.